Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining us this evening at Salem Academy Charter Schools 2021 Reach for College Virtual Celebration. My name is Mickey Wilson, and I'm a trustee for Salem Academy's Board of Directors, a member of the Development Committee, and your event MC for this evening. I'm quickly going to cover some hospitality details and explain our event format for this evening. This event is being recorded. During the speaker portion of the program, please keep your audio muted and your video off. If you'd like to ask questions or converse with friends, we encourage you to use the chat feature at the bottom of your screens. And if you need any technical assistance, you may use the chat box feature and Felicia Pierce will help you, or you can contact Christine Wynn directly. But we encourage you to use the chat box to keep the program going smoothly. The format for this evening's event, for this evening's program is as follows. First, we'll head into breakout rooms. We'll have mini discussions there. There will be 4 rooms facilitated by Salem Academy team leaders. Leaders will float to each room, and discussions will last for about 5 to 7 minutes. We encourage you to have conversations and ask questions. After the breakout rooms, I'll welcome you back so we can watch a student video together. You'll then hear some remarks from parent and board chair David Pabick. We'll follow that up by our teacher's video, some closing remarks from Christine Wynn and the Development Committee, and finally, we'll raise our glasses in a toast. So.
It's now time to send everyone to breakout rooms. So this could take a minute, bear with us, and enjoy, and off you go. So welcome back in. Once we know we have everybody here, Mickey's going to share some thoughts and a video with you. I think we're good to go.
Good to go. Excellent. Those are great conversations in the breakout room, by the way. So we are going to run our student video now. So give me one moment.
Hi, I am Joseph Balcom, and I am a senior at Salem Academy Charter School.
My name is Jadalise Castillo. I'm a sophomore.
My name is Emily Foe. I'm a junior at Salem Academy.
So last year was my first year here at Salem Academy. I was a new kid and everybody was like, oh, hey, she's a new girl, let's get to know her. It was a bit scary at first, I was a bit reluctant. But once I got to see how it was and meet the people and be in the environment, it felt more welcoming than the other schools I've been to.
I didn't have much interaction with people that weren't white, or it wasn't a diverse interaction set as much, whereas when I started to get into SACS, then I was able to be really able to see things from a different perspective.
Last year in 10th grade, Miss Hennekins, she is a teacher that's like really supportive, and even if you are struggling in that class, I struggled in chemistry last year, she would always be saying that I could do it and that I'm like capable of doing well in that class.
Miss Peterson, the 10th grade ELA teacher, she really, she's passionate about the class, but also she makes you want to learn about English. Like, I remember we went on a Great Gatsby trip a couple years ago, and that really helped me view the Great Gatsby in a different light. And not only that, Miss Peterson was really supportive. Like, I had been going through a difficult time for a part of her sophomore year due to a death in the family, and she was really supportive.
I'm in a few clubs. Volleyball definitely helped me in terms of like building relationships.
So I've been doing student government since 8th grade. I also do Lit Mag and poetry club.
With the Social Justice Club and the Student of Color Student Union, I was able to like build my leadership skills.
Something I'm very proud of is the fact that I'm on my way to be the first in my family to go to college.
A few months ago, I started a drive for the school, a COVID drive. I'm really proud of it because I was able to actually end up doing it, and the results were actually really good.
I remember back in 6th grade, it was our science class, and the teacher asked if we all were ready to go to college, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to college. But over the years, I've been pushed academically and I've risen to the challenge.
I'm in a bunch of honors classes as well that they told me that like, oh, you're really smart, you should definitely do it. And I was like, I'll give it a try.
So SACS, especially like with our college counseling team and the resources they post in like Google Classroom, such as like completing the FAFSA, for instance, that's really helped.
They actually really care about you as a person and your mental health and just how you are. So don't be afraid, to be yourself. Because either way, people will come to you and welcome you and make you feel like if you've always been here.
All right, excellent. And now I'd like to invite our board chair, David Paddock, to share his remarks, please.
Hi. So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Certainly the trustees and the foundation board members and all of our families, our students, our alumni, and our sort of greater Salem Academy, our community. We have a very special place, and I think we all appreciate the wonderful things that Salem Academy sort of brings to each of us. And I so want to thank all of you for being here and sort of celebrating how special a place Salem Academy is, and how fortunate we are to have it here. And speaking of being fortunate, I would also, I've got great pleasure in introducing tonight our newly minted executive director, Stephanie Callahan, who's no stranger to us, and we are very, very fortunate to have her as our new executive director. I'll give you to Steph.
Thank you, David. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. I'm so grateful that we do have this opportunity to gather and share the incredible work and celebrate everything that our team's been doing this year. So far, we've had a chance to learn more about our programs and to hear from the student experience. In just a few moments, we'll hear from our teachers about what makes Salem Academy such a special place to work. And you'll hear them use the phrase safe and supportive. So I want to just take a moment to explain that, because when I hear it with a capital S and a capital S, safe and supportive. It's a really specific term, but it is part of a trauma-sensitive approach to schools. So since becoming a pilot school with the Trauma and Learning Policy Initiative in 2015, we've been using TLPI's flexible framework to realize our trauma-sensitive vision of being a safe and supportive school. This is one where students feel safe, known, connected, and supportive. Over time, we've developed our collective understanding of the prevalence of childhood trauma and its impact on learning, along with the best ways to alleviate that trauma, which starts with building strong relationships with students. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a traumatic event for all of our students. And this year has been filled with unprecedented challenges. Time and time again, grounding our work in our safe and supportive practices, our team has risen to meet those challenges. From ensuring that students had equitable access to remote instruction by providing one-to-one Chromebooks and hotspots, to partnering with the Salem Food Pantry to provide a distribution location in the Point neighborhood. Our team has been focused on doing everything within our power to help our students succeed. Setting and holding ourselves to high expectations has always been the Salem Academy way, but this year underscores that commitment. In our breakout rooms earlier tonight, you met some amazing members of our faculty, who have gone above and beyond in building relationships with students, connecting with them through athletics, drama, STEM, and the college process. Our science chair, Cami Hennekens, has played a significant role in sharing resources and best practices for remote learning. Our technology integration specialist, Megan Bowen, has ensured that faculty and students had the technology and internet capabilities needed and knew how to use them to participate in both hybrid and remote learning. Under the direction of our athletic director, Drew Betts, Salem Academy was the only school in the Charter School League to offer all sports safely throughout the year. And just in the past couple of weeks, we've brought home 2 championships. And like everything else we've done this year's theatrical production will be different. And we are thankful for our director, Denise Granis, and her willingness to take on the challenge of translating stage to film, spending hundreds of hours learning this new medium, which has afforded our students who thrive in the drama environment the chance to continue to grow and develop their skills this year. And finally, we have to say, and really kind of nail home this point, that this year's seniors were fully remote for 10 months, beginning in March of 2020. The 10 most pivotal months in the college process, they were fully remote. And in that time, our college counseling department, led by Melissa Lassen, had to completely pivot and deliver their program in an entirely different way. And they did so successfully, and we're proud to share tonight that 100% of our seniors have been accepted to college, and we're looking forward to graduation with them next month. This year has been like no other. It's been difficult and different beyond what any of us could have imagined. I'd like to take a moment to give a huge shout out to our exceptional leadership team, principals Matt Chuchel and Drea Jacobs, special education director Linda St. Pierre, instructional coach Susanna Sinclair, and our Dean of Students, China Onimbo. They've done the impossible to lead our teams in reimagining school this year and translating vision to action. I also want to give a huge shout out to our Director of Operations, Chrissy Scambolone, school nurse, Katie Harvey, Special Projects Coordinator, Lenny De Los Santos, and Executive Assistant, Fallon Burke, for continuously going above and beyond to keep us healthy and safe throughout the year. We could not have done what we've been able to do without the collective efforts and support from our faculty, staff, students, trustees, caregivers, and friends. Our amazing community is why I'm proud to be a navigator. And every individual at SACS has an incredible why. So now we'll hear from 3 inspiring faculty members on what makes SACS so special to them and how we cultivate our culture of achievement.
Thank you, Stephanie. I'm going to roll that video, but I'm just going to bring attention to that. The 2021 Giving Wall is still open. If you need the link to the Giving Wall, that's right in the chat box for your convenience.
My name is Megan Bowen.
My name is Lincoln Kirigu.
I am Cami Hennekens. I am the chemistry teacher in the upper school for 10th grade, and I teach AP chemistry for 11th and 12th graders.
I am the technology coordinator, technology integration specialist, and computer science teacher.
I am the lower school ELD instructor, so I work with the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. This felt like the perfect fit for me. I loved the small school setting, just the ability to work with students one-on-one.
While I applied and got accepted at a lot of schools, I really loved the feel of Salem Academy when I came in for my interview. I was particularly drawn to the work they're doing around safe and supportive.
All of our middle school and high school students are assigned a Chromebook and get to take those home with them at the end of the school day.
With the pandemic starting right in the middle of my first year of teaching, that was quite an interesting learning curve. But slowly but surely, we've come together, and really proud of how close our community has gone over the past year.
So one cool thing that the science department did was we used both grant money from the SEF and from the Reed Foundation to be able to purchase at-home science kits for all of our students, grades 6 through 12. So every single student, for every science class they were taking, they got things from solar-powered robots that they got to create themselves at home, to terrariums where they set up with succulents and air plants and like the soil, to molecular model kits in chemistry. AP Chemistry took home a chemical kinetics lab. We just had a lot of really cool things.
I've really had the opportunity to grow our computer science program. I'm really proud of my 3D design and 3D printing course, which integrates computer science concepts with the outdoors, both of which are very challenging to create equitable spaces in for diverse populations. I've also am really proud of the partnership I have with Amazon Future Engineers program to be able to teach AP Computer Science.
There's almost always safe and supportive initiatives every year that we continue to push. So rather than a kid being sent out of class or going down to the dean or going to the principal's office, which is what my school experience was, there's a lavender room with beanbags and soft music or meditation and lava lamps or books to read, like anything that you can imagine that would help a student be able to relax themselves, take a minute to reset. That idea of behavior as communication, that really funds all of what teachers and staff believe at Salem Academy, that kids aren't acting out because they are bad.
Everyone's just really supportive. Everyone is always, there's always the open door policy where students feel really comfortable just coming in and sharing. And I think that speaks volume to the environment that the administration and everyone has, worked so hard to create.
What Salem Academy offers in terms of a small, tight-knit community and having that dedication to diversity, equity, inclusion is so important. And I think that at a lot of larger schools, you don't necessarily get that level of attention for your student.
There's a student last year who had failed her bio MCAS, and I had helped get to only the needs improvement level on the bio MCAS by doing a bio boot camp while she was my chemistry student. And throughout the year in chemistry, started off slow, really struggling, just like built confidence, and was by the end of the year like really doing awesome in chemistry. Like full on had a 3.8 that she earned and had been doing so much hard work in. And this year she's taking AP Chemistry and she's killing it.
Salem Academy offers a really warm and inviting community. I think those were the first two words that come to my head.
You can trust that your students are going to be well taken care of, and that we are here to support and educate your students, not just in content areas, but in life skills and that route towards college throughout their whole academic career at Salem Academy.
Excellent. I love hearing the stories. Now I'd like to introduce Christine Wynn along with the rest of my fellow development committee members.
Hi there, good evening. I'm so honored to be here. I'm honored by the number of people we have here supporting the school tonight. I want to talk a little bit about the development committee. It's a group of such smart, talented, fun, committed people. And from my perspective, our group's energy and synergy kind of reflects that of the whole Salem Academy community. We're a team with a shared set of values, and we work really hard. And when those things come together, amazing things can happen. I want to also make the announcement that with the gifts that have come in tonight, we've topped our goal of $25,000 for the gala. and the number is growing, which is really amazing. I want to thank Mickey, Felicia, Jen, Edward, Allison, and Steph so much for their work on this committee with me. And I'm going to hand it right over to Felicia.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your generosity. I'm so grateful just to continue to support the work of Salem Academy. And I'm so thankful just for everyone's generosity, the work and the effort of the committee, but also I don't think you all know that the contributions that you all provide leave an impact on the work of Salem Academy, the teachers and the students, and the future, because the students are the future. And I'm going to hand it over to Eddie next.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining today. You know, I've been looking at this chat and it's just, I feel like every couple minutes we see that number just rising. So like Christine said, it's really interesting and amazing to see, you know, what people can do when they come together. I think this year's been really challenging for so many people around the world, but also just seeing people, you know, unite around the world, seeing people unite tonight, you know, just for a common cause and common goal. It's just been really great. So thank you so much for being here tonight.
I'd
Jen?
like to jump in, sure, and just add that I've been a member of the development committee for a while. Christine, everyone has done such a fabulous job. This event pulled together has been so wonderful. As I look at our goals for our annual goal, we've come so far from the days of 12, 15,000 in the early days to raise as an annual fund, all the way up to our goal of 70,000 this year. And we are on the way with everyone's good help and everyone's good work as a full-fledged community. So I really want to thank everyone for that. And it's just remarkable how we can all come together and do that. Thank you.
And Diego?
All right. Hey, everyone. I want to echo Jen's comments. You know, 4 years ago, I arrived at Salem Academy not knowing a ton about the school and what was going on here. And over the last 4 years, I've continued to be impressed by all the hard work that our teachers, our staff, our alumni, our board, et cetera, our community has done to make what has happened today happen. As Jen alluded to, you know, when I started, the goal was 15, and at 70,000, you know, this is incredible. So I just want to thank every single one of you who is here tonight for all the hard work and the contributions and the support that you've given to us, because we couldn't do it without you. And, you know, I just want to thank all the teaching staff that's here with us tonight, because you're the reason we're here. You know, thank you for all the work that you've done to make us who we are year in and year out. And under one of the most difficult circumstances of this past year, you've continued to shine and show everybody, Salem and the state, why we are so lucky to have you as our teaching staff. So thank you. And at this point, Christine, I believe I'm passing it to you.
We're going to hand it right to Mickey.
Oh, Mickey,
and everybody better get their sparkling beverage or what have you. Get it ready. We're going to take a big giant screenshot. We're going to do a toast.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to do my donation to the giving wall at the same time. So I apologize. So yes, it is time for a toast. I will start by giving a huge shout out to our amazing teachers, the staff, and our students. We honor their creativity, their hard work, their resilience always, but especially during these most challenging times we face. We are Salem Academy strong. So please raise your proverbial glass, beer, wine, water, hands in the air, whatever have you. We'll take a moment and cheers to Salem Academy.
Cheers.
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 Kudos to the committee. So with that, I believe that wraps our formal program Christine, I will ask you publicly. I know that usually we stay on for a little bit just for open discussion or questions, but I will let you take the baton in that realm.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to run some slides recognizing all of you, our generous sponsors and donors, and then some highlights from throughout the year at the school. So enjoy. All right. Woo! Thanks everybody for hanging out. I've got to catch up and read the chat now that I'm done screen sharing. Feel free to unmute and hang out if you want, or go away and enjoy your weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Christine. Beautifully done.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thanks, everyone.
Great job, Christine.
We'll see you.
Nice work. Thanks, everybody, for all your hard work. We really do appreciate your support.